Good morning, guys. How are you doing today? Hope your week has been great. If you can hear me loud and clear, please drop a comment. Drop a comment if you can hear me loud and clear. I'll confirm you can see my screen. Good morning. Good morning. How has been your week? If you have any question, if you have any pair you want me to analyze, please drop it in the comment section. If you have any question, any pair you want me to analyze, please let me know in the comment section. Confirm you can hear me loud and clear. You're welcome to today's market review and outlook session. Confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So yesterday, FOMC data was released. FOMC was released yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday, May 7th, and FOMC meeting or conference held yesterday. The federal funds rate was released, and you can see the forecast, the previous, the forecast, and the actual data was the same. Okay, and after the news got released yesterday, US dollar gained some strength. After the news got released yesterday, US dollar gained some value, gained some strength. Pairs like GBP USD sold, Euro USD, Australian dollar USD, gold, those pairs sold, which indicates that the news, I think, was positive for the dollar. Okay, so and today, the 8th of May, GBP monetary policy reports, monetary policy summary, and also official bank rates will be released by 12:02. 12:02. Also, official bank rates will be released by 12:02. So if you're trading GBP pairs, expect high volatility by 12 p.m. There will be high volatility by 12 p.m. or after the news is released. Expect high volatility on GBP pairs. Then by 1:30, unemployment claims will be released from the United States. And what is the expectation? The previous is 241K and the forecast is 231K. So they're expecting a decrease in unemployment claims. And if unemployment claims drops, that will be negative, that will be positive for the dollar. Okay, if unemployment claims drop, that will be positive to 31K. Okay, that is like 10K, 10K difference, 10K difference. That will be positive for the dollar. If the actually comes below, it goes below 231. If it's above the forecast, then we should expect that will be negative for the dollar. If the value released is higher than the forecast, that will be negative for the dollar. If it's less than the forecast, that will be positive for the dollar. That will be unemployment claim. Okay, not employment rate, unemployment claim. Okay. Okay, if you have any question, any pair you want us to look at together, let me know in the comment section. So let's go to the charts. We'll start by looking at the dollar index. So after the news got released yesterday, you can see dollar index, you can see went bullish. It went bullish after the news got released yesterday from this point. Okay, I think it's from this point. Yeah, it went bullish. Okay, yesterday evening from this point. Okay, yeah, from this point. So you can see it went bullish. And I think this retracement could be to fill this fair value gap. You can see we had a fair value gap here. We had a fair value gap here, and yesterday or 2 days ago, price actually filled that fair value gap, and it created a level of liquidity. It created a level of liquidity, and I think this pullback was to clear the liquidity residing at this previous high, and that they have achieved. And I think today, dollar will be bearish. Okay, technically, dollar should be bearish. Like I shared with you guys on Sunday when we met for our weekly outlook session, I told you guys I'm expecting dollar to come fill this fair value gap. Okay, that's my expectation on the dollar, and that bias still remains. My bias still remains bearish. I want to see price pull back to fill this fair value gap before going bullish on the dollar. Okay, technically, I am bearish on the dollar. I am bearish on the dollar technically. Let me know if you have any pair you want me to analyze. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, so that's my take on the dollar index. If this candle closes as a bearish reversal pattern, spanning top doji, that will be a confirmation for sell. Okay, that will be a confirmation for sell. And let's go down to, let's see 1 hour. Let's see if a fair value gap was created after the formation of this pattern. Let's see on 1 hour. Okay, no fair value gap here on 1 hour. Let's see 15 minutes. Let's see 15 minutes. So on 15 minutes, you can see we had a fair value gap here. This could also be the reason for the retracement. You can see we had a fair value gap here. This could also be the reason for the retracement. That could also be the reason for the retracement. So you can see that. You can see that the fair value gap on 15 minutes. Can you see that? That could be the reason for this retracement, and this has been filled. This gap has been filled. So confirmation of 15 minutes will be when price breaks this support it has created here. If 1 hour candle closes below this support, then we should expect more sells on. We should expect more sells on dollar. I hope that is clear. So my bias for today's market on the dollar is bearish. It is bearish. That's my bias for the dollar today. I expect dollar to lose value today. Okay, so that's my take on the dollar. Let's look at yen basket. Yen basket, as you can see, this is 1 hour time frame. This indicates the yen is weak. So you guys on Sunday, on Sunday, I told you guys yen is weak. I told you guys the yen is weak, and you can see from yesterday to now, the market yen has been bearish. Like I told you guys, there's a high probability it will come clear this liquidity it created here. Okay, there's a high probability it will come fill this liquidity before going bullish. So at the moment, the yen is bearish. The yen is bearish. You should be selling Japanese yen. You should be selling Japanese yen. Okay, so that is it for the yen. The yen is bearish. You can't debate this. It is obvious that the yen is bearish. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, it is bearish. So let's quickly look at other pairs. If you have any pair you want us to look at, let me know in the comment section. GBP USD. Any question, any pair you want me to analyze, let me know in the comment section. Any question, any question? G. Okay. So on GU, yesterday candle close, it closed strongly bearish, and after the close of yesterday candle, let's see the pattern we had on 4-hour time frame. Let's see the pattern we had on 4-hour time frame after the close of yesterday candle. Let's see. Okay, so this is what we had on 4-hour time frame. So at the moment, price just tested a support area. I think this bearish move was to clear the liquidity residing at this previous low. Let's see if that has been achieved. Okay, so I think this movement, this drop was to clear liquidity residing at this previous low, and I think that they have achieved. I think they've achieved that. I think they are. Okay, so a few minutes, guys. I'm trying to top up my data. A few minutes, guys. A few minutes. Yes, guys. Okay, so price was used to clear liquidity residing at this candle. Let's see pattern 1 hour. Let's see. Okay, so this is what we have on 1 hour. Now, liquidity was residing at this previous low. After the formation of this candle, they know a lot of retail traders would have executed buy, and their stop losses will be residing at this previous low. And that's they have cleared. They have cleared the liquidity residing at this previous low. So let's see what's happening on 15 minutes. Okay, so on 15 minutes, if price breaks this resistance, that will be the confirmation for buy. If a 1 hour candle closes above this resistance, okay, if 1 hour candle closes above this resistance, I would buy GBP USD. I would buy GBP USD if 1 hour candle closes above this resistance. That is my take on GU. That is my take on GU. Okay, Mr. Williams, question for GBP JPY, a few minutes. So that's my take on GBP USD. That's my take. But like I said, we are expecting news by 12. We are expecting the major news from Great Britain by 12. Okay, so it's best you wait. Shift in market structure will occur at this point on the 5 minutes and also 15 minutes. Shift in market structure will occur at this point. So it's best to wait for the shift in market structure to occur before you take a trade. That is what I would advise. Wait for the shift in market structure to occur before you take a trade on GBP USD. Hope that's clear. Okay, so that's my take on GBP 10 pounds USD. Let's look at Euro USD. My bias also on Euro USD is bullish. Euro USD. So my bias on Euro USD is bullish. Let's start with the daily time frame. So yesterday candle strongly bearish, and what they've done this morning was to clear liquidity residing at this previous low. You can see clear liquidity residing at this previous low. We also had a support here. Okay, we had a support area. So price is currently at a support zone, a key support zone, as you can see. So if today's candle closes as a spinning bottom, closes bullish, then we should expect more buys on Euro USD. So now let's go down to 4-hour. So liquidity has been cleared. Then we have this. You can see the pattern we have here is similar to what we have on GBP USD. So let's see, after the formation of this candle, let's see 1 hour. So we should wait for shifting market structure on 15 minutes before we take a buy. Wait for a shifting market structure on 15 minutes time frame. Okay. Wait for the shift. Wait for price to break out from this high before you take a trade on Euro USD. That's my take. Wait for 1 hour candle to close above this high before going bullish on Euro USD. Okay, that is what I would advise. My bias for Euro USD is bullish. Okay, but I would be considering buying above this high. I'm considering buying above this high. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Okay. Now let's look at GJ, GBP, JPY. We said yen is weak. So GBP, JPY should be bullish. GBP, JPY is bullish. You can see the yen is weak. So GBP, you can see. So GBP is bullish at the moment. GBP is likely going to come and test this, fill this gap. This is where GBP, JPY is heading to. But personally, I can't take this trade. I can't buy GBP, JPY from the current market price. It has already moved. It has gone far. I would rather wait for a retracement. If it can retrace back to this resistance zone support, I can take the buy, but I can't buy from this point. Okay, this is where I should have entered buy on GJ. This would have been a good entry on GJ, and the market is trading how many pips above that level? Close to 80 pips above that level. So I can't take this trade. There has to be a retracement to this resistance zone support, and you can see we have a fair value gap here. So there should be a retracement to this fair value gap or to this resistance zone support before I take a trade on GJ. Okay, GJ is bullish, yen is weak. GJ is bullish. All JPY pairs, all yen pairs will be bullish. All yen pairs would be bullish. Let's see CAD JPY. All yen, you can see yen also. CAD yen is also bullish. You can see the zone I identified. I think it was on Sunday. I identified this zone. You can see expecting CAD JPY to come fill this fair value gap. Okay, so if I'm to take a buy on CAD JPY, I want to see it pull back, test this support, resistance zone support before going bullish. I can't buy from the current market price. I can't buy from the current market price. I need to wait for, as you can see, we have a fair value gap here. You can see this fair value gap. So there could be a little retracement from that zone. Okay, so if you have missed this move, please let it go or wait for price to retrace before you join the trend. That's my take on JPY pairs. you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Okay, let's look at gold. Gold. So my bias for gold is still bullish. It's bullish. I am bullish on gold. Is there a probability gold will come and clear this liquidity? This is the target for gold. So look for your buy setup. Gold just tested the resistance on support here. Tested the resistance on support, though you still have a fair value gap here that gold might want to fill. We have this fair value gap here. So if you are buying from the current market price, your stop loss should be below that fair value gap. And I think if you are setting your stop loss below that fair value gap, the risk will be too high. So patiently wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form before you take a buy trade. Okay, so let's see what we have on 4 hour. So 4 hour, the previous candle closed strongly bearish. Then after the formation, you can see it filled. There's a fair value gap here. It filled and it tested. You can see it's tested this previous I think, yeah, resistance on support, and we have a fair value gap here. So I think all you need to wait for is the close of the candle. Ensure a bullish reversal pattern forms after the candle closes before you buy. Okay, after the gap has been filled, wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form. So this is what we have on 1 hour. Let's see 15 minutes. Let's see if a bullish reversal pattern has formed on 15 minutes. Yeah, on 15 minutes, you can see we had a bullish reversal pattern here. This is an hammer, and this next bullish candlestick engulfed it. It created a fair value gap. It might want to come to fill this fair value gap it's created. So you could also look for buys after this fair value gap gets filled on 15 minutes time frame. That's what I see playing out on gold today. So my bias on gold is bullish. My bias on gold is bullish. Is there any other instrument you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't done that, give it a thumbs up. If this is your first time participating on the live stream, please subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come on live, you get notified by YouTube. Thanks for joining. I hope you're getting value from the class. Okay. Let's see Australian dollar USD. Australian dollar USD should be bullish also. It's my take on Australian dollar. Since the dollar, I expect dollar to be bearish. So let's start with the daily time frame. Yesterday was bearish, I think. Yeah. Yesterday was strongly bearish. So you can see here on, let's go to 4 hour. I think a fair value gap was created after the formation of this pattern on 4 hour. Let's see. So you can see on 4 hour we had a fair value gap here. Can you see that fair value gap? This gap has not been filled. And that could be because of this resistance. This is a mitigation. You can see this resistance on support. Okay, price tested that level. That could be the reason price didn't come to fill this fair value gap. So if a bullish reversal pattern forms after price has tested this broken resistance on support, one can consider buying. Okay, look for a bullish setup on a 4 hour, 1 hour time frame before you buy. If the current 4 hour candle closes bullish, you could look for buys on Australian dollar USD. Okay. Current 4 hour candle will close by, I think, by 2 p.m. Nigerian time. If it closes bullish, you could look for buys on. So this is what we have on 1 hour. We have a bullish candle here, created a resistance here. So that could be an entry level, this resistance. If 1 hour candle is above that resistance, you look for buys. I think by the time 1 hour candle close above this high, the market structure on a lower time frame, 15 minutes, could be 1 minute, it could be 5 minutes, 5 minutes, it's market structure of 5 minutes. Let's see. Okay. It has occurred on Friday. Shift market structure has occurred at this point. Shift market structure has occurred here. Yes. Okay, tiny fair value gap there. Based on what we have on 5 minutes, this is a buy set of price close of one close up of this confirmation to ensure that low frame trend aligns with the time at this point. The low time frame will align with the higher time frame trend. That's why I said be a good level to consider buying buying Australian dollar. Sorry for the break, it's the poor network. The network is poor. I just want to believe you guys can hear me. The network seems to be poor. I think it's better now. I have to start the network. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me now? I think it's better. Is it better now? Is it better now? I think it's better now. All right, all right, all right. Good. Okay, so that's my take on Australian dollar USD. Which other instrument do you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Let's see Euro or C. Let's see Euro Australian dollar. Euro Australian dollar is still bullish. Let's start with the daily. I think Euro is strong. Euro is strong. Euro Australian dollar is still bullish. And see yesterday candle closed. Yesterday candle closed bullish after the formation of a spinning bottom. So I think Euro Aussie is still bullish. Euro Aussie is still bullish. Let's see what we have on the 4-hour time frame. Euro Aussie is still bullish. Euro Aussie is still bullish. Still bullish at the moment. Still bullish at the moment. So we have on 1 hour. So Euro Aussie is still bullish at the moment, but I will not advise that you buy now. Price has already gone far, has already moved. Okay, so I'm not going to take a trade on Euro Aussie. Though the trend looks bullish, it looks bullish based on what we have on the daily and 4-hour, but I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced, but it's bullish. It's bullish. If I want to take a buy, I want to see a retracement. I think we have a fair value gap here. Okay, we have a fair value gap here that has not been filled. I'd like to see price come fill this fair value gap before going bullish on Euro Australian dollar. Any question? Do you have any question? Any other instrument you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Any other instrument? Okay, let's see USD card. Let's see USD card. Let's start with the daily. Okay. So on the daily time frame, what do I see on USD card? I think liquidity. It was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Liquidity that was residing at this previous high. has been cleared. I expect dollar to be weak, so I want to look for sales. Probably they want to clear the liquidity residing at these previous highs, okay, before going bearish. That is what I see playing out on USD card. Okay, so I'll wait for a bearish reversal pattern to form before taking a trade on USD card. Let's see. For our liquidity has been cleared. The liquidity residing at this previous high has been cleared. I really want to clear all this liquidity before going bearish. That's what I see playing out. You can see the previous 4 hour. There was a little rejection on the previous 4 hour candle. Let's go down to 1 hour. We have this on 1 hour. They know a lot of retail traders would have executed sell after the formation of this candlestick, this bearish candlestick, and their stop losses will be residing at this previous high. So they might want to clear the stop losses before going bearish. Let's see 15 minutes. Okay, so this is what we have on 15 minutes. I think a fair value gap was created here on this time frame. Let's see 5 minutes. I think a fair value gap was created here. Let's see. This is what we have on 5 minutes. So, like I said, they might want to clear the liquidity residing at this previous high. So after the liquidity gets cleared, you could look for sales. You could look for sales on USD card. My bias on USD card remains bearish for today's market. I hope that is clear. So I think that will be all for today's session. If there are no questions, is there any other pair you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Is there any other pair you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Give the video a thumbs up if you haven't done that. Give it a thumbs up. All right, guys, that will be all for this session. Since there are no questions, that will be all. I appreciate you all for your participation. I want to believe you got value from the session. I wish you all a profitable trading day. Bye for now.